Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Sora.
And I'm Kiko.
We get it. Thinking about money can sometimes feel, well, a little scary. But we promise it really doesn't have to be. In fact, it can be pretty joyful.
Yep. Today, we're going to show you a completely new way to think about your finances. One that leaves all that guilt behind and instead focuses on building a life that you absolutely love.
Exactly. I mean, for so many of us, managing money feels just like this picture. Like you're wandering around lost in some dark, foggy woods. You're constantly worried you took a wrong turn. You feel guilty about every tiny purchase. And budgeting, it feels like you're just rationing berries, trying to survive another day. It is so stressful. It really is. And that feeling you just described, Kiko, that's what we call the old way, that gloomy forest. But we are here to show everyone the sunlit path out of it. Just imagine a world where your money is working for you, quietly in the background, where you feel totally clear about your goals, and spending on things you love actually brings you joy, not anxiety. That is the new way, and it is 100% achievable. Okay, let's dive into why this feels so hard. First things first, if you feel bad or anxious about money, please know you are not alone. This is a deeply human thing. Our brains are actually kind of wired to make us feel a little stressed about our finances, especially when we're focused on restriction. And a huge reason for that stress is this little concept from psychology called loss aversion. Basically, it means our brains feel the sting of losing $20 about twice as intensely as the happiness of finding $20. So, when a budget forces you to focus on everything you're giving up, it's literally fighting against your own brain. No wonder it feels so awful. Whoa, okay. That makes so much sense. My brain totally hates losing. So, if the old way's broken, what's the alternative? How do we actually get out of the gloomy forest? Oh, I am so glad you asked. We do it by adopting this beautiful new philosophy called conscious spending. This brilliant idea comes from a Ramit Sethi, and this quote right here, it captures the whole secret. The goal is not to cut back on everything and be a miser. It's the exact opposite. The real goal is to spend extravagantly on the things that bring you joy, while you automate all the important stuff so it just happens. Okay, that sounds like actual magic. Automate everything. But how does that work in real life? Is it super complicated to set up?
Not at all. This is the first and honestly the most magical step. And it is wonderfully simple.
Just think of it like setting up little helpers or, financial sprites. When your paycheck lands in your account, you've already told the bank where to send it. These little magic streams automatically flow to your rent, your retirement account, your savings goals, all before you even have a chance to think about it. And the best part? The money that's left over is your guilt-free spending money. You can spend every single penny of it without a single shred of doubt or worry. So now that we have our little money streams flowing on their own, where do they actually lead? Well, they flow into what we call the 4 magic buckets, and each one is designed to hold all that wonderful potential for your life. And here it is, your conscious spending plan. This is based on Ramit Sethi's system. So about 50 to 60% goes to your fixed costs, things like rent and bills. Then a super important 10% goes straight to investments for your future self. Another 5 to 10% can go to specific savings goals, like a vacation or a new laptop. And just look at that last slice. A huge chunk, 20 to 35%, is intentionally carved out just for guilt-free fun. That is a total game changer. Seriously, just sorting the money makes it feel that different? I feel like that would completely change my relationship with spending. That is amazing. It absolutely does. And there's a fascinating psychological reason why. It's because of a quirk called mental accounting. Our brains naturally love to put things in categories. We don't really see our money as one giant pile. We see it as bill money, vacation money, or coffee money. This system doesn't fight that instinct. It leans right into it. By creating these clear buckets, you're working with your brain's natural tendencies, and that's why it feels so intuitive and easy. Okay, I am so excited about that guilt-free spending bucket. That right there feels like the true reward for setting all this up.
It absolutely is. And that feeling of freedom isn't just about buying things. It's about something much, much deeper.
Exactly. As Morgan Housel says in his incredible book, The Psychology of Money, the true goal isn't just about accumulating more stuff. The greatest thing money can buy is control over your own time, the freedom to wake up and know you have options. That is the real definition of wealth. I like to think of your financial life like a beautiful garden, Automation is the watering system that you set up just once. Your investments are the seeds you plant for the future. And your guilt-free spending, well, those are the beautiful, vibrant flowers you get to enjoy right here and now without ever worrying if you've watered the roots.
I love that so much. A financial garden. I feel so empowered right now, like I could actually start designing my own today.
You absolutely can. And that is the final piece of this puzzle, taking these ideas and using them to design your very own version of financial freedom.
And this is your map to get there. First, automate your financial system so your money just flows effortlessly. Then, the really fun part. Define what a rich life truly means to you. Is it travel? Amazing food? Supporting local artists? Then you spend lavishly and with so much joy on that, and you can happily, peacefully ignore everything else. So, the big question for everyone watching is this. Once your system is all set up and that guilt-free money is just sitting in your account, what is the first amazing thing you are going to spend it on? We really hope this has shown you a brighter, more joyful path forward. Thanks for joining us.
Happy spending!